The first thing we need to do to be able to write out drum music is to learn where the various drums live on the stave. And the stave are these 5 musical lines that we plot our notes onto. So in previous videos I've looked at snare drum, bass drum and hi-hat, but really you need to know all of these. So the first one to learn is the snare drum, and that's on the second space from the top. That's really important. If you're just writing out a part for snare drummers, that's the only line you need to use. So you can just put whatever rhythm you want onto that line. The bass drum is on the bottom space. You can remember that because the bass drum is a low drum. It's the lowest drum of the drum kit, so you can think it's lowest down in the music. Then we have the tom-toms. The tom-toms add variety to our drum playing, normally in fills and sometimes a few interesting beats as well. The high tom, which is the highest pitch, predictably is in the top space. The mid tom is on the line below that top space, and the low tom is actually one space up from the bottom. Then we have our cymbals. So the hi-hat sits on top of the top line, and the ride cymbal sits in the middle of the top line. And then I'm just going to show you the crash cymbal as well. That's a snare drum, we can get rid of that. The crash cymbal actually sits above the stave. It's almost like it starts another line up here, and there's a line drawn through as well as the cross. So that's how you know that's a crash cymbal. So you know now how to distinguish between the different drums and how to put them on the stave.